Welcome to another episode of Titan PITV, where we're looking at the inside workings of a live operational investigation agency, that being here, Titan in Derby. We have 9 offices from London to Manchester, giving us that national reach. So these short episodes are intended to be informative, but also cover prospective clients' questions if they've not used a private investigator before, so that they can speak to us and have most of the answers before they speak to us and know the process of how things work. Today we're going to cover online surveillance course versus physical surveillance course. So Titan has been delivering surveillance training since 2017. In 2020 we coupled up with and deliver a RQF level 4 in covert surveillance operations in association with the IPI, the Institute of Professional Investigators. 2020, during the pandemic, when things changed unimaginably, really, Titan wanted to still be able to introduce learners to the industry when we couldn't physically deliver courses. So we devised and delivered a online surveillance course which consists of 17 modules of purely the theory of surveillance. There is no practical assessment. It is just purely the pre-recorded lessons which we deliver as part of our 5-day surveillance course during the mornings. So the online course was never devised to take over from or be superior to a physical surveillance course, because we are only providing the knowledge. We're not having any assessment of that learner, how they have understood it and whether they can practically apply it. It served a purpose though. As I alluded to, it allowed people who, for potential learners from overseas, to dip their toes into the industry and decide if it's something that they want to further learn or come and attend a physical surveillance course. It allowed people to brush up who were potentially a little bit rusty, so they could attend or have the online surveillance course and be able to brush up their skills. It enabled people from within the UK to have a look and whether they also wanted to dip their toes into the industry and attend a physical course at a later stage. It was also used, we discovered and identified, by individuals who were surveillance practitioners for example, the police or government bodies, who wanted an insight into how the transition and the changes from the public to the private were. And it still services those purposes, those reasons. However, we would always advise that you would attend a physical course over a online course. So let's look at our physical course. The physical course is a 5-day course. It's delivered from our Derby training facility. We cover a number of aspects. We cover all of the online course during the mornings. They are the morning lesson delivered. We also provide you free of charge, or as part of the course fee, we provide you with the online course. So you're getting the online course, which is ideally to be fully completed prior to attending the physical course. This allows you to hit the road running, really. So that you've had already, or you already have some idea of the surveillance and the knowledge of it. We then obviously concrete that by going over it all again with the lessons in the mornings, and then generally in the afternoon we are practical. So I roughly say it's 2 to 3 hours knowledge based in the morning in the classroom, and then the rest of the day, and the days can be up to 10 hours, is putting the knowledge into practice. So going out and practicing foot surveillance, or going out and practicing mobile surveillance. So the structure of the course: day 1, which is the Monday, we look at foot surveillance. Day 2, we look at public transport, so following a subject on public transport. Day 3, it steps up a notch, we go to mobile surveillance. Day 4, we don't want any skill fade, so we go back to days 1 to 3. So we're looking at foot surveillance, we're looking at public transport, and we're looking at mobile surveillance, following a subject in a vehicle from a vehicle. Day 5, what we've all been waiting for, it is the final exercise. This is as close as we could get to a live operation in the training environment. So on successful completion of the course, our graduates are enrolled onto the GROW Student Aftercare programme. We've covered this in previous episodes. I think it was entitled, What is Titan's GROW Student Aftercare programme? Please go and have a look at that. But the main point of the GROW Student Aftercare programme is to lead our graduates to work, and they will earn whilst they are learning and being further developed. So please go and have a look at that. So I'm not going to go into the GROW Student Aftercare other than to say the main point of it is to lead you to work, and that is through enrolling you onto our operational resourcing group. So whichever course you decide to do, whether it's the online course or the physical surveillance course, Titan can help. So the online course is £300 plus the VAT, £360, unless you are based in a country outside of Europe, and then you're getting it for £300 and VAT doesn't apply. We then provide you with a short disclaimer so that you won't reproduce it or share it elsewhere, and then you will get your personal access codes. You have those access codes for as long as you require. We don't stop your access to that course, so once you've been through the 17 modules of the course, that's there for your reference to keep and go through again whenever you want to. The surveillance course, the physical surveillance course, is delivered from our Derby training facility, as I alluded to earlier. It costs £1,000 plus the VAT, £1,200. So that is for the 5-day course. If you then want to go through the certification process, that costs an admin fee, which is charged by the IPI, the Institute of Professional Investigators, for £420. That then you will go through the workbook. You will complete a workbook. That will be internally and externally assessed by both Titan, the IPI, and Skills for Justice, who is the awarding body. And then you can have a certificate, which is an industry recognised certification in surveillance operations. We constantly say it is completely your choice, and it's a personal choice of whether you want to attend the course and complete it successfully, or whether you want to attend the course, complete it successfully, and gain a certificate at the end of it. We can't make that decision for you. All I can say is it doesn't affect your work opportunities, and you're £420 lighter. But that is completely your decision on how you want to document your training, whether that's just attending a course or gaining a certificate at the end of it. If you decide that £420 can be better spent, and you understand that it's not going to affect leading you to work or your work prospects post-course, then on successful completion of the Titan course without the certification, we will provide you with a certificate. It's not industry recognised, but it documents that you have attended the course on whatever dates and that you've reached the required standard. And that may be enough for certain learners, for others it won't. And we fully understand that and respect your decision. So that is online surveillance versus physical surveillance. Thank you for listening once again. I'm your host, Simon Henson. Please give us a thumbs up as always, and so you don't miss further episodes, please subscribe. Till next time, thank you.